morning, everybody. This is Monday, February 17th, just after 7 a.m. Quite a bit to unpack this morning, so we'll get right to it. A winter storm warning now issued on top of a cold weather advisory. That is the biggest change overnight, with snow totals looking for our Tuesday event still seeing 6 to now 11 inches, as probabilities moving, of course, north to south. Not much of a change there, maybe just a little bit heavier to the south. So let's go ahead and look and see what has happened overnight. Here is counties outlined in pink have added a winter storm warning if you didn't have one already. I don't think there's any major news that we haven't been talking about. This covers midnight tonight to 3 a.m. Wednesday. And so this now covering Butler, Harrisonville, over towards Clinton, over on the Kansas side, picking up our east central Kansas counties as well. Coming down here to Fort Scott, Nevada, you guys not in it yet. Cold weather advisory is all that pertains for you right now. We don't have to go too far out to the west to see extreme cold warnings, though, and so those are the warnings south of Kansas City in a nutshell. So let's go through timing. Still, let's pick it up at 7 p.m. tonight. I think this is when we start to see flurries. There's flurries all day in Kansas City. I'll talk about that for a minute, and some snow to the north, but nothing to be concerned about for us just south of the city through the day. 7, 8, 9 o'clock tonight. I do think we see light snow to flurries moving across the I-70 corridor. We can take a look tonight at cams and see how far south that goes, and we'll do that here. But I'm up till midnight now, and I still see nothing more than light bands and flurries. But look, it's just hanging out right along I-70 at midnight. Moving towards 2 a.m. now, I think this is when we start to get into it. Picking up east central Kansas, moving along the I-35 corridor. Here I am up at 4 a.m. now. So let's just take a look at this 4 a.m. look here. There's our probable snow band around 4 a.m. So we've seen this progression of things moving south. They have a little bit. We haven't really moved out of it like we probably want to up towards Belton, Harrisonville, Warrensburg. Butler, Nevada, Fort Scott, especially Eldo, still covered. So here we are towards 6 a.m. now. And here we are at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Heaviest bands, what here? What am I seeing? 10, 11 toward noon. Let's back out and look at that. So this is covering Burlington, Garnett, Butler, Clinton, and south heaviest Fort Scott, Girard, Pittsburgh, Greenfield. This is at noon tomorrow. Moving through tomorrow afternoon, still going, still looks heavier down south, Fort Scott, Nevada, right? Remember that, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And now I'm up to 10 p.m. Not much of a change here, 11 o'clock, and it's midnight before I think we're all done. It's 10 or 11. I think we see light flurries start to taper off. So that's the timing. So what about the amounts? Let's look at that. Here we go. So this has moved up just a little bit. I'm seeing 7 inches around Kansas City, 8 inches across Jackson County, 8 and 9 down across Cass County, 8 and 9 into Bates County, 10 toward 11 as we get down to Fort Scott, Nevada. So that's the data. That's what I have. Bullseye keeps hanging out south and moving south. It's just got such a band. North of Kansas City still hanging out. Even they came up about an inch in the overnight data as well. So that's the snow. What happens today before we get there? Like I said, I do see some light showers up across light snow showers up across northern Missouri. We see some flurries in Kansas City this afternoon, but I think that's also temperature-wise, we're going to head up to about 28. So let me take a look for this afternoon. I see high temps around 21 up in Belton, 23 towards Holden, 25 in Harrisonville, 27 in Clinton, 28, like I said, in Butler, Fort Scott, Nevada. I think you guys get up to 31, 32 today. And here, finally, is our temperature trend. I'm using Butler numbers this time, and I still see that Thursday morning. Overnight Wednesday, Thursday morning is definitely our coldest, warranting the advisories that we've seen for that extreme cold air. Highest temperature of that 3-day period, Thursday, when we finally get to 12. Freezing temps don't come back until Saturday, the 22nd, and we only make it to 36 at that time. So that's what I have. We'll take a look tonight. I will see how the snow bands in. We'll see if there's any travel impacts over toward east central Kansas. That's the way I'm expecting this all to start to move through. We'll keep an eye on things that happen as we go. I'll keep you posted. I appreciate you joining me. Happy Monday.